mix it out good with my milk, my chocolate milk. It has coffee in it too. Coffee and chocolate, like that is the combination, the only one. People are gonna say mint and chocolate. They're lying to you. Let me lower the volume a little bit. Hello, Faku. Hello, Mori. Let me see a kion. Just a meow meow. Just a mimit. Chocolate milk is good, right? I particularly enjoy it with coffee and whipped cream. Comes the boy. Hello. Is it chocolate? No, it's not. I melted a block of chocolate on milk. That's how I do my chocolate milk. But yeah, let me welcome you all properly. Hang on, just a minute, because like things, I was battling things behind the scenes, and apparently that hasn't stopped yet. For some reason, like, my model disappeared for a second. It was very weird. Give me a second. Let me move this. And that. And let's move this. Let's close that. That went crazy. Good. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. That's new. I think, I don't know what that is. I have no clue what that is. There's no information in my, like, in my YouTube, like, studio page or anything about it. I have no clue what it is. I have absolutely no clue what the whole, like, crown thing and fan thing is. Like, sure, whatever. Mauri, you're no longer my #1 fan, apparently. Now it's Facundo. Sorry, Facundo. Sorry, Mauri. You lost. Something. Yeah. Very crazy. That's really weird. I don't know what it is. The little crown is really weird. I have no information about that. I wonder if YouTube is rolling out one of those like weird changes that I don't know anything about. I wonder if I can turn it off. Cause I don't want that. I can't. It doesn't. The mystery crown is over. Yeah. But yeah, now that I think I fixed. No wait, I still need to close the group. Okay. Now that I fixed all of the things, let me welcome you all properly, like I'm supposed to. Like a good guest. No, wait, the other one. Like a good host. The opposite of that. Anyway, there he is, me. Welcome everyone, welcome. Earthlings, Torricolas, and the like, welcome to my spaceship. It's me, your second or third favorite alien, Pera. Like the fruit, and like the fruit, I don't have a nervous system. And unlike the fruit, that makes my system makes me nervous. It's getting harder to find like fruit things. But anyway, I hope everyone is having a good evening night, a good night-evening tonight. If you aren't, I hope the silly encounter of the fourth kind will cheer you up a bit. La miercoles, it's Worky Wednesday, Earthlings! Gotta work on personal goals, the thing that makes life good, right? Like, yeah. But yeah, let's get started on working on some fun things for us. But first things first, I need to acknowledge the slamming in the room. Don't worry, Maudy, I'll draw your goddamn slammer boy. Where the hell that is? I'm the king. Apparently so. Apparently so, Faku. My two fans. My two fans. Let me take a little sip of my chocolate milk first, though. Delicious. Boy! Again, chocolate and coffee, that's the combination of all time. It's delicious. It's like the punch of coffee and also like the body and the sweetness and everything else of cacao, like chocolate. I would kill a man for that. But yeah. Let me get out of my horrifying ethereal prison, and I'll get back to you. Let's fix this bad boy right here. Meow meow meow, meow meow. So first, get out of here, and now get over there. There. And... Ah! Don't talk to me! Not now! Now get over there. Yeah. I always have trouble with this, and I'm never super sure why. Like, I'm never super sure why it just, like, doesn't fit. I can't like move things well and like the asset moving thing in XSplit, but yeah. That's my dad, my dad, old man coughing in the background. Everybody say hi. Subway Slammer. Subway Surfers confirmed. That would be funny. He's the Subway Slammer. The whole subway he's for slamming. I'm so confused. I'm gonna have to look up this goddamn meme. But yeah. Let me my paint. There it is. I think. Yeah. No, wait. So the monitor is that my paint? Yeah. That's my paint. Okay, cool. Now we move this over there. And I move this over there too. I minimized it. Perfect! Everything's coming along. Everything's according to Keikaku. Everything's going on according to Keikaku. I'm gonna do a bunch of things tonight, I think. Like I have a bunch of plans to do, I think. Things I wanna did, you know? Things I want to do. There you go. Sorry, I'm looking at my other monitor and that's far away from the microphone, what can I say? There we go. Yeah. There. Let's draw the goddamn slammer man. Like, it's the least I can do for my number 2 fan. I wish I knew what the fuck that was, and I wish I knew how the fuck to turn it off. Because I'm guessing it's like neat or nice when like you have a bunch of people like on it, right? When you have a bunch of people like on your stream. But when like 2 friends here is just a little sad. Yeah, first things first. Let's get this working. Like, if anyone looks that up and knows like what the fuck, let me know. Well, let's see. Let me see this slamming man. Let me look at this slamming man real quick. Not that just called us sluts. There we go. Let's see. Who's this slamming man? No, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna look for it in Google Maps. Thank you. Let's see. The Subway Slammer from 3 days ago. Maori, get out of the internet. I don't know whom Subway Slammer is. I'm so out of touch. Same! He's the villain from P5 cell phone game. He slams people in the subway because he lost a baseball match to an 8-year-old girl. I see! From Megami Tensei Persona. Also not. That's so funny. That's actually very funny. He looks like such a piece of shit, like businessman. Is really funny. His actual name is Takeyuki Kyuchi. Slamming into women in the subway station. The subway slammers. What is happening? Yeah, he's an antagonist. The whole subway is mine for slamming. You're right. You weren't joking. That is a quote of him. What? What the hell? People have taken to calling him the Subway Slammer. What? Alright, let's throw this business person. So now yeah. And we have to stop him or he'll eventually always let a woman with a stroller and the baby will fall from the stairs and perish. What? They had to add that part because it is impossible to take the Subway Slammer seriously. It's really weird! It's really weird! It's really funny, but it's really weird. Hang on, I'm personally, I am slamming down my fucking coffee and chalky milk. Just because I don't have this in my thermic mug. I have tea in my thermic mug to keep me hydrated, Like, I had to make an executive decision, either keep the tea warm or keep the Chucky milk warm, and the truth of the matter is I was gonna drink the Chucky milk a lot faster anyway, so like, hang on. All the Chucky milk is mine from this for this lambing. Done! God! So now he should check people in the subway. We're 50-50 with tunes only and both, so I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna add a little rain noises to the ambience. There you go. The Choco Milk Slammer. You know it, baby. Actually, just fucking messing around. I was like making like you know, like an anti-Pera, like a reverse Pera character. I came up with Apple, and Apple is a businessman. The fuck, like he's just a Japanese business boy with a slimy face and hair. The whole subway is mine for the slamming. With the fucking like knife cat face, I think. It's him, the subway slammer. Hang on, because I'm looking at a picture like on my phone while I'm doing this. And it's really hard to draw like those. No, he needs to be looking at the knife. I love the knife cat face. Like I understand it to like to an emotional, spiritual level. Like typical middle-aged anime man, like that's what he looks like, and you know what? I respect that. Inconspicuous little freak pushing people. You know what it reminds me of? Actually, you know what that reminds me of actually? Because like when I played Soul Silver for the first time, I was actually pretty like flabbergasted about about the fact that Silver comes like and fucking pushes you. And always he comes and like, fucking pushes you. It's so annoying. I'm like, fucking push me. That's kind of like my whole reaction to that. Like, stop pushing me. That was exactly how I was feeling. He's exactly the same. He just fucking pushes people for no reason. Looks like a nice fella. Knife cut is goated, yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good meme. Okay, so I'm gonna draw that. I'm gonna have this here. And I'm gonna ask you to wait a second because I forgot to turn off the light. And it's reflecting on my monitor, it's driving me a little insane. So you're gonna have to bear with me for a second. Just for a second, everyone. I need to get up from this stupid chair. Hang on, let me do this real quick. There. Okay, I'll be right back. Like you'll hear me messing around the fucking background. Hang on. I need to, my chair. My chair. Gotta get my headphone off. Ow. Ow. Got it. Got a little water too. Hang on. Let me sit down. Let me sit down. Ugh. Ah, there's water on my. There's water on my drawing glove. Ew. And how did that happen? It was just sipping. How the hell did that happen? Hang on. Ew. Now it's wet. Now it's wet. I can't draw this with a wet glove. Gross. Okay, I think I dried it. It wasn't that much water anyway, so yeah. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, we're ready, I think. Ready is a strong word. Ready is a strong word. Ready is not the word I would use. Mauri, I don't know if it's healthy or not that you have such a like quick pulse on internet culture. I appreciate it because I don't, so like it's nice to be informed. But like Jesus, when I saw that the thing said like 3 days ago it was updated, I was like, oh, so this is a current meme. Like jeez. I would tell you to touch grass, but I know you do. I know you touch grass. Grass is like your second favorite thing, almost. I don't feel like spending that much time in his hands. Subway. Subway slammer. There. Remotey. my number 2 fan. Similar push subway could slam so that this. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Silver is slamming people before it was cool. Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, Silver would do that. It was so annoying. It was absolutely annoying. Bullshit, garbage. There he is. Get out of here. Get out of here. And now to the actual warm up, if I'm able to. Actually, my glove is still a little wet. What the hell? Ew. change the music? I'm not feeling refreshing study sessions right now. Let's see. Rainy day incantations. Well, why the hell not? There we go. I'm a person I found I was bound to learn about the subway slammer. That is true. Thanks for the slammer of subways. You're welcome. Anything I would do for my number 2 fan. How do I get rid of that? Like, okay, hang on. Let me. Like, also, how do the points work? Why does Faku has 75 points and Mauri has 50? What is happening? I'm pretty sure you guys can click like on top it says top fans. Like if you click it, you can see it. It's like, what is this? What is happening? Who are you? Wait. Oh, wait. It has a. Oh wait, I can deactivate it. I think. Hang on. Let's do that. Let's try to do that. Let's do that live. Let's do that live. Why not? Live leaderboard. How the leaderboard works. We participate in the leaderboard. It's a fun new way. It's a fun new way to connect with your favorite creators. What? Listen, like if I had more than 5 people watching, for sure, I think that would be interesting and funny. But with my 2 friends, it feels weird, and it feels a little awkward and kind of pathetic. Man. It really is a fun new way. Right? How long is the leaderboard visible? The leaderboard visible during a live stream. Is there anything I can do with experience points? The top 3 on the leaderboard earn a badge with appears next to their name. When they say, okay. How do I get rid of it though? Excuse me? How? Opting out of the leaderboard. Oh no. That means like people like individually have to opt out of it. I can't like get it out of here. Settings. Live check section. I'll try to do that. I'll definitely try to do that one. Let's see. Let me see. Let me figure this out. I'm just one guy. I'm just one little guy. This is basically me right now. That's what I am. I'm doing my friend. I'm doing my best. I read friend and I got confused while I was peeping. The point is, are they friends with me along the way? Yeah! Because it says from sending live chats. But you both did. And it doesn't have to do with the quantity of the chats, because Mauri has sent a bit more. Because like, he appeared first. So I have no idea what is happening or how that works. But let me check. Let me check. Hang on, everyone. Let's try to figure this one out. Okay? Let's see what we can do here. Dope. Dope. Where is this? What? Wait, maybe I can like do it from here? No, I can do it from here. So then what? Let me. Okay, maybe if I edit it, maybe it's in the chat options. If it is, I did not see it. Oh, here we go. Comentarios y puntuaciones. What? Comentarios activados. Yeah. Moderación básica. Yeah. Ordenar mejores comentarios. Sure. No, I don't. It doesn't show me any way to fix what? Okay. Chat en directo. It doesn't let me. Like, people have to opt out. What? Why would you do that? Excuse me? Oh god, this is poison for small streamers. What is this? Why can't I easily be like, no thank you, go home? Oh Christ. Again, it's so awkward and weird. What? Okay, sure. You know what? We adapt, we overcome. We adapt and we overcome. That's what we do. That's how it works. We just adapt and overcome. It's fine. How do we opt out? You have to go to options and like fucking you have to go to options and it's in like privacy, I think. So I kind of like the super crowd. It is so funny. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny for sure. Like I agree. Honestly, fully agree. I was gonna do a warm-up before my brain became mush because of this. I wonder what can I like do warm-up of. I had an idea of something to draw or a warm-up besides the slammer, besides the subway slammer. But I had an idea of what to draw for like warm-up, and it fully went away with this because like I'm so distracted by it now. It's so weird. Man. God damn it. Oh, well, actually, no, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's organize a little bit. Let's organize. Let's do my second favorite thing in the world, organizing, because my brain bad. Okay, Subway Slammer, you're gonna be part of like the organization because I don't want to use too much space here. Let's see. Where BD pencil? Good enough. Sure, whatever. My to-do-a, which is my my to-do-a for to-do-a is we're gonna do a little warm-ups for drawing because I like sketching a little bit. It helps me focus on the task at hand later. It gives me wasn't it? Oh yeah, you're right. I think I was gonna draw I was gonna draw Apple. I was gonna draw Apple. Thank you, Modi. Thank you. I'm gonna make a little there. I'll remember if I forget, if I look. And what else? I was gonna also do studies. I was gonna do studies. Because I am a little rusty and I haven't had like time for studies, and you know what? Wednesdays are for me. Wednesdays are for chilling and figuring out what we wanna do and figure out the rest of the week. That's what Wednesdays are for. So that's what we're gonna be doing.
studies. And probably on stylization. I wanna have like a little record of how I stylize people into like characters and stuff. Like why do I choose the things I choose when I draw them? Ooh, howsation. My chunky boyfriend is here to tell me if this is right. Modi, is this right? Fuck Modi, is this how you write stylization? I'm gonna assume that it is. If it isn't, I'll fix it. Like, yes, studies. And I'm gonna do some what else? I was gonna do a few textures. And finally some assets. Yeah, pixel. Because I do have an animation I do want to finish a pixel art for the stream. It is correct. Yes! big brained. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's draw Apple. Let's draw Apple. I named him Apple because like he uses like the opposite colors, right? So like his skin is like pinkish and his hair is green, and that just like kind of made me feel very yes, Apple. You know? Like it reminded me of Apple. Plural. He's basically evil, Pera. Corporate piece of shit. Pera operates on vibes. Apple operates on profit. Pera is poor though. And I think like I gave him like I haven't drawn him in a second because when I drew him in one of my sketchbooks to just messing around, right? And I think I gave him like pointy like antenna, but I'm just gonna give him squircle antennas. I don't feel like thinking too hard about that. But yeah, I gave him like swished hair. And he has like huge shoulder pads. Because I thought that would be funny, and you know what? I was absolutely right. One of those like super thick ties, like from the fucking 80s or whatever. There's dogs barking in the background. The neighbor's dogs. And the travesty of it all, he wears pants. Also, he's very binary in his like presentation. He goes by he, him. Pera is a bit more swishy, a bit more you know. Pera is a bit more you know. Whoa, what the hell? Why do we have XP? Why am I 0? 25 XP? I have
No fucking clue what it is. It's a new thing. It's a new thing from YouTube. I have no idea. Also, hi Nico, hello. But yeah, I don't know. It's a new thing. It's a new thing, and I don't know what the hell it is. Sorry, Nico. You're Pera's number 3 fan. No, Modi, you are Pera's number 3 fan. Modi, you keep getting moved. You keep getting demoted. Modi keeps getting demoted. What is happening? What? Mobster Pera, kind of. It's kind of like the vibe I was going for. Apple is kind of like a piece of shit, right? Like, Pera is also a piece of shit, but it's a different kind of assholery, right? Like, it's different things. Snap. I don't know what's happening. Listen, YouTube rolled this out on streamers for some reason. I was looking how to turn it off. I can't. You can opt out. No, I'm number 2. And it makes no sense. To me, personally, it makes no sense because it gives you point for interacting with the chat, but like, in what way? Because everyone is writing stuff. It's by total number of chats or something? No, it's not, Mauri, because you have more. You have way more, if that is the truth. If that's the truth. It has nothing to do with that. I have no clue what it is. Congratulations, Nico. You won, I guess. But yeah, I tried to turn it off. I couldn't. I gave up. I'll see if I can turn it off somehow. I don't know. Because honestly, it's super awkward. It's super awkward and it's really distracting, like when you're reading the chat from my perspective, to read it in like this other dork. To read it in like this other like monitor. Now I am the tallest. I mean, you were already. El perito. El perino. Apple. Also, his name is in English. That is also like a part of it, because Pera's name is in Spanish/Italian, because I'm pretty sure that's how you say pear too, like in Italian. But apple is in English. It's not manzana. It's apple. Piece of shit. Maybe I just... yeah. But yeah, I was writing the anti-Pera, which is like this character. I drew him once for funsies, and you know what? I wanna mess around with him a little bit more. His name is Apple. He's a businessman. He has a like huge shoulder pads and wears pants. Hi Arthur, welcome to the chat. It would check out why. Maybe it's cause of height. Yeah, I mean that would check. I do think that Nico is taller than Faku. Maybe Faku is default first if he had. Sorry, maybe Nico is default first if he has like a certain amount of points, even if Faku has them too, because like he's like a will Arthur take away my place as number 3 fan? Who knows? At this point, he might. Modi, they're eating you alive. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Let me paint this, man, because I think the funniest thing about Apple is very much, it's
It's very much just the fact that I just reversed the colors in the sense of like, instead of his hair being pink and his skin being green, I just did backwards. His skin is pink and his hair is green. He's the Joker, baby. You know? This is kind of how it is. Let me flip this. Let me do a little flippy. That looks fine. That's amazing. Oh boy. But yeah, if it is my height, that would track actually. That would make some sense, surprisingly. Because I do think Nico is taller than Faku, but Faku is taller than Mauri. Mauri's compact, just like Pera. Surprisingly. Again, I had the misfortune, question mark, to grow up thinking I was kind of tall, just because my friends were short. No, it turns out my friends are just really short. I'm average. I'm average height. Because yeah, Kami is a lot shorter than you, Modi, right? Well, not a lot, but it's pretty much shorter than you. But it's really funny. It was really funny because again, when I got working on the office, and like Nico can attest to this, I was one of the shortest people there. Everyone was taller than me. I was like, what the fuck? But that was another anomaly in the sense of like they weren't necessarily like a super average height. Everyone there was tall as hell. YouTube knows our height. We're doomed. I mean, it's Google. Of course they know your height. Kami's like 10 centimeters shorter. Yeah, something like that, right? I think circle is fine. Something that I enjoy a lot about just drawing in programs that are on digital programs that are meant to be used as if they were almost as if they were traditional like means of traditional programs, traditional means of making art, like pen and paper and stuff. The more I enjoy it, but that's just because I'm like messy in the way I draw, and the way I ink, and the way I paint and stuff. And I don't like using a lot of like layers and stuff. That's just not something I do unless I'm like working like on something very specific and there's like, you know, no way to do that, or it does save me a little bit of time to do so. Like then I do use it. But most of the time I don't use layers and stuff. I don't feel the need. I like painting on top of my lines and things. I think it saves me time. I like that it looks. I like the organic looks that it gives everything. I think it's neat. I very often don't draw on top of like a different layer when I ink my sketches like this, because like I enjoy just like erasing them a little bit. It makes me think a little less hard about it, right? Stop talking to me! Nico! No! Me chat! Sorry, I was talking! Thank you, Nico! Sorry, I was complaining about you. Like, when you were just trying to warn me, I'm so sorry. My chat was doing so well, and suddenly we all died. It's because we understood, right? Oh, we get more both ambience and music, so I'm gonna put some fire noise. But in the meantime, while this is connecting, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy, you can do it. It's okay, Nico, it's okay. Thank you for letting me know. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Cheese and crackers. Greasy Greasy. Jimis Creebus. Beebus Bleeboops. Is it connected? Did you connect, buddy? Are you connected? Did you do it? Did you do it? Good! It done did it! You got XP, it's broken. You do started back. Yeah! Basically, YouTube realized that, like, we were onto them, and they were like, oh no, we can't let them do this. We can't let them do this, and so, now they killed my chat, but don't worry, I brought it back. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm talking and I forget to look to my side. It's a lot easier for me to tell when the chat is broken when I'm playing games because I can have everything in the same screen. Because I have the game windowed in like in a corner or whatever. I have the game windowed in like a corner. I have like the chat on the other corner. Actually, I'm gonna do the hair like this first. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah, that's nice. They should let us buy XP. It would be so funny. It would be so funny, and I like if they let you buy XP, they should like give me the money for that, right? Like, wouldn't that be cool? But yeah. Again, I think it's a new thing because I don't remember even seeing that in other chats. So yeah, like even from bigger like streamers and stuff. I think it's a new thing. Now, how new? I don't know. Like, if they rolled it out today, I'm so mad. Like, oh, you chose the day, like, that I choose, like, my schedule! They looked at my schedule and they said, what would be very awkward and weird for Jay's stream? And they did that. They did that to me personally. They did that to me. I was growing too strong with my one. Oh man. You know, talking about nothing has become a little harder now that I'm older, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because my brain is less stupid, so it doesn't go as many places as it did before. Like, maybe my ADHD is not as like unruly. I do take medicine now, so maybe that's it. But like before, it used to be a little easier for me to like blab. Now it's a little harder for me to like pick shit to talk about like continuously. It's weird, it's weird. I wonder if it's just because I'm a big boy now. I'm a tiny little big boy. I'm sure they will sell. I'm sure they will sell points. I hope so. I think that would be hilarious. I mean, basically they do give you more points if you do super chats and shit. The thing is, like, I can't take super chats yet because I don't have enough subscribers. So like, I don't I don't have enough subscribers and stuff to start monetizing this channel, which is fine because honestly, with how hard it is to monetize shit in Uruguay, like I'm in no hurry to deal with any of that. I'm okay. Like, I'm okay just having a little record of all my garbage and having a place to like for people to like, you know, to just promote my commissions, you know?
You know, little things. It's the little things. I'm not looking to be a viral sensation. I don't have the... I can't do that. I'm a little guy. I just wanna, like, you know, I gotta promote my commissions, work on my projects, have fun, streamy, play games with my streamy boys. That's all I want. It's my, like, I wanna treat it like a little bit as hustle, but not, I don't wanna treat it as the hustle. I've never, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I'm too much of a tiny... Oh wait, I fucked it up! I was too distracted talking. He's pink. He's not green, he's pink. I fucked it up. He's apple, he's not Pera. I fucked it up. But yeah, like, again, if I have to deal, because they're also already harassing me, like, do you wanna put, like, because I'm uploading more often, because I'm taking my art seriously, right? I'm trying to make stuff often, I'm trying to, like, promote my stuff, I'm trying to be a big boy, right? I'm trying to be a big boy. And the thing with being a big boy is that, of course, now YouTube sees me uploading fairly often, and they're like, would you like to put ads on your shit? And I'm like, I can't even benefit from ads. I'm not gonna put ads on my shit. Leave me alone. But we would like it for you to put ads so bad. I'm like, shut up. I don't want like fucking what is a woman commercials on my shit. Get out of here. He's the Joker, baby. Looks sunburned, poor fella. Right? He kind of does. I thought the same thing, but he also likes kind of like, he looks kind of sweaty. He looks kind of sweaty and like, he looks kind of sweaty and gross in that like businessman way. And you know what? I think it fits. I think it fits, so I'm not like too mad about it. Then again, this is not exactly the color I would use. I would use kind of like a strong pink, but maybe more this is what I would use actually. Maybe it's more of like this color that I would like go with for more of a reddish. But that's because, like, again, I'm a lazy little man, and you know, I like using the default, like, palettes most of the time. I think it's useful. I think it's useful to, like, again, to get out of your head a little bit of, like, oh, using the perfect colors. No, kind of like it with traditional stuff. You have a limited amount of, like, either marker colors or color pencils, or you have to mix in your own colors with, like, paints. Like, that sort of stuff, like, gives you, like, limits that I think are pretty useful. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good to have limits when you're working on stuff. At least when you, like, have a silly little boy brain like me, and you need limits or you'll die. He looks like the Joker, baby. But I was gonna use green for this. Yeah. There we go. Now what? See, this is the hard part. I don't remember what I did with his suit. I don't think I did anything, actually. Did I do anything with the suit? I don't remember. Love his suit. Yeah, right? I gave him, like, huge shoulder pads. What is a suit without huge ass shoulder pads, right? Maybe it should be like a light suit, like almost like a leisure suit, right? Yeah, the thing is, like, this cream color actually, like, gets too confusing with his skin, so it should be a little, probably towards green or blue. Maybe this? Yeah, that's not bad. And I can do this also, yeah. I think that looks actually, I think actually that works pretty good. No, I think I'm gonna do the pants. I think white actually is not a bad color for the pants. I think it's like slimy enough. I think it looks slimy, like the kind of a suit like a slimy person would wear. Sorry if you wear this and you're not slimy. This is just like my quick perception of the world. The world's big. I hope you're not slimy. Yeah, what do I do with this stupid? Maybe more green? More green? Actually, not bad. Now my question is, what do I do with the tie now? Because like it can't be green if the shirt is green, right? Like that's a good question actually. Ah, maybe I should just go with pink too. No, because it's too close on the face. Never mind. Colors are hard. Colors are just really hard, dude. Not enough people talk about that. Oh, apple for you. Yeah, that's apple. I'm number 1 now. Modi, you did it finally! Apple put it. No, I'm number 3. No, Nico's number 3. What is happening? Let me check the leaderboard again. Maybe, I don't know what's happening. I have no clue what's happening. You know what? Sure, why not, right? Why the hell not? Wait, no, Nico's 3rd. Yeah, Nico's 3rd apparently. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? It's not like it makes any fucking sense. Why not? Why not? Maybe a different green? Maybe just a different green for the tie? Like similar enough, but like different enough? Like this? This could work actually. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think it helps actually. Yeah, I think it helps. I could give buttons like that? No, that's not a good color for the buttons. Money. This is Apple. Let me paint him good though. Let me render him a little bit, and by render him I mean just going over with some other colors. Sorry, to give him like a little like color book appearance. Light is weird like that, right? So like I do like just messing around with just adding like purples and stuff. I think it helps a lot with like shading. I think it's nice. But yeah, this is Apple. He's a businessman. He's the anti-Pera. Unlike Pera, he had like his presentation is a lot more binary. He goes by him. His motivation is monetary. Pera operates on vibe. He operates on monies. And he would sell out in a second. Actually, he already sold out. I don't know what you're talking about. He sold out before he even knew what selling out was. He feels entitled to everyone's time. Oh no, this is Mario Kart. This is some Mario Kart shit. Beta colors, Apple chat, rank, the rank. Oh, I'm 2 now. No, you're 1st now. Modi's 2. What about a black shirt? Yeah, I thought about it, but like I'm not convinced, right? Like I'm not super convinced like by giving him a black shirt, if I'm fully honest. Like I think I think it's a bit too distracting. Like the eyes kind of just go there, but maybe not. I'm not sure, right? Maybe. Actually, it doesn't look too distracting. Like if I see him from far away, my eyes kind of gravitate to this is the thing, right? Like my eyes kind of go there instead of like everything else. But maybe I can like balance it out with like black shoes. Actually, I think the black shoes did pull like the thing together a little bit. I think it's a lot more balanced now. So yeah, sure. Thanks, Maori. Actually, that made a lot of sense. I'm kidding. It's like Mario Kart. Yeah, it very much is like Mario Kart. And whenever someone like goes from 1 to 3, it's basically someone used like a blue shell. That's it. That's what happens. You know what could be? You know what it could be? It could be people like checking in. It could be people like coming in and out of the stream every now and then. Just people checking in. Just looking, staying for a little bit and leaving. It could be that, actually. That could be what is moving you guys around. Other than that, I don't have any other working theories. That's about it. Actually, that would be more of a blue. That would be more of a blue for sure. More of a greenish blue. Less greenish. Yeah. Maybe a darker blue? Yeah, I think that's it. More of a less saturated green. Blue, I meant. My feet are cold. Oh, I don't want to have to wear shoes again, but I can see my breath. Look how fucking cold it is. It's a rough winter, dude. It's been a rough winter. I miss my home planet, where winter isn't rough as hell. Let's see. Now I give him a couple like light colors. Wait, let me check something. Like, let me see the color. It would be like a reddish or maybe brown. Ooh, a red purple for this would actually like add a lot of like dimension to it. Yeah, it does actually. It does add a little bit of dimension. But like it needs to be a bit more on the desaturated side. Yeah, that's good. That's some good dimension right there. Quality dimension if I've ever seen one. A little bit of that here. Almost like it's reflecting it. There we go. Nice. I'm glued to the heater right now. It's so cold. Faco, you don't understand. I have to stream with my fucking room door open because if I don't, the echo is unbearable. Because I always listen in a little bit to my stream after the fact, right? Like after I'm done streaming, I listen to it to make sure that my audio setup is okay for the next time. Like to make sure like things are okay. And to me, whenever I close the door, the fucking echo is unbearable. It's so unbearable, and it's because my stupid house is stupid big, and the doors are stupid tall, and they're they're wooden doors. They wanna die. So I'm streaming with my fucking door open. I'm freezing. Speaking of freezing, I am gonna put on my little gloves. I have my fingerless gloves. Not my drawing glove. I have my drawing glove like on anyways, but my little fingerless gloves that Kami left me before she left. Before she abandoned me. That Kami left me because they were hers. But yeah, they're wool. wool like fingerless gloves. She gave them to me because like since I'm always working on the pewter, right? And she realized how fucking cold my house is when she was living here. She gave them to me so I could like work on the pewter without like losing my fingers to frostbite or some shit, right? And you know what? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. My friends are the best. My friends are the best. That includes you guys. That includes you guys. My number, my 3 fans. I hate this. It's so weird. It's poison. Why don't they make it easier to like find where to turn it off? It's poison for smaller streamers. It's so awkward. Like, of course, like it gives away any semblance of casual interaction, because if you interact, you're gonna get like, oh, number 1 fan was like, who the fuck is this person? When you're the only one interacting, like, to check in, you know, to figure out the vibes. It's poison. Why would they do this to me specifically? They're doing this to me. I bought a pair in the Decathlon for running. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Those kind of like fingerless gloves are both fashionable and stylish, and they're like cool as hell, and also they're useful. They're very useful. I love fingerless gloves, but also like you can just like take old gloves and like cut the fingers and burn a little bit like of the thing, or just like sew it so it doesn't like, you know, unravel. Now we add a little bit of light. And it's gonna be yellow. Just a smidge of like little light. Just a little bit of light. Just a little bit as a treat. As a treat, boys, as a treat. You know who I wanna draw actually after this? I wanna draw Cesare from Picked Up Burger. I love Cesare, and he made me so happy in the latest episode when I talked about this, but like he made me so happy in the latest episode. It was so funny to me that he's the only fucking person speaking English. Like the fucking like Cesare es un demente. Cesare es un demente. Like, and he's like, fuck you, Geppetto! I don't know, it's so funny to me. It's really funny to me. It's really funny to me, and that made me very happy. Like, I just want to draw Cesare now. A little bit of light. A little bit of light. See, I like doing this because it gives it like a little bit of like a children's like drawing, like colored, like pencil coloring. I think it's cute. I'm into it. I think it's very cute, and I am in fact into it. Finger only gloves. They should make finger only gloves. I think there is something like that actually. Actually, Mauri, not to be that guy. I'm actually. Oh my god, I forgot to put on my glasses. No fucking wonder my eyes hurt so bad. Whoops! There it is. See, that's the thing when you can see. When you only use when you only use like resting glasses like I do, I don't need glasses. So I forget sometimes because I can see without them. I forget to put them on when they have like blue light filters and all the good shit that like keeps my eyes nice and healthy. Let me take a little sip of my tea. It's hot! Ah! It's hot still. It's unsweetened too because I am a responsible adult boy. I'm a responsible guy.
And I can't keep putting sugar on like tea if I'm gonna drink it to hydrate in winter, so I'm just drinking it straight. And it's the worst. Like at that point you would be like, oh, why don't you just fucking drink like hot water? But somehow hot water, like, it's kind of gross, isn't it? Doesn't it taste kind of gross? Doesn't hot water taste a little gross? Is it just me? Like, isn't water supposed to be, like, you know, flavorless or whatever? But water does have a little flavor because of, like, you know, all the garbage that it has. Like, all because it's not distilled water, so it has, what's it called? Minerals, I guess. It's not just minerals that it has, but yeah, basically minerals. But yeah, like, the water has minerals, and I understand that gives it a little bit of a taste. But why does, like hot water, like boiled water when it's still hot, why does it taste weird? Is it just me? Am I the weird one that finds it weird tasting, or is it like a normal thing? Because I feel like it should be more. I feel like it's a normal thing. I feel like it's not just me. And the thing is, I hate tea. I hate it so much. I drink it for the bit. No, I drink it to stay hydrated in winter, basically. I don't hate tea. I hate tea on its own. Milk tea is almost okay. I just don't enjoy tea a lot. It's nothing personal with tea, like, honestly. It's like, he would have like very shiny, gross hair. like very slick, kind of like when I put like hair gel on my mohawk, but worse. Also, if you see me in the wild, don't touch my mohawk. It's full of hair gel. I'm like, do me a favor. Don't try to ruffle my hair, because people for some reason love doing that. Don't try to fucking ruffle my hair. It's full of gel. We're both gonna regret it. But like, yeah. If I'm in my house, if you come over to my house, it's very likely that I do not have hair gel. Ruffle away. But if you find me in the wild, don't ruffle my hair. Because again, it's gonna be a sticky situation for everyone involved, okay? What was I gonna say? I was saying something. Oh yeah, tea's gross. That's what I was saying. Tea's fucking gross. A lot of people like it, and I get it, but they're wrong. Nah, but like, I don't know. Coffee to me has a lot more. It's a lot more bodied, right? And I like matcha. To be fair, I do like matcha tea, even on its own. Even if it's a little weird, I do like it a bit more on its own than any other tea. I'm not sure, like, it's more flavorful, and it does have like a texture to it, right? It has like a body to it. Which is not something I can say from like black tea. Black tea is just bitter. It's just bitter. It doesn't wake me up like coffee would. So it's like, it's kind of like lame coffee. It's coffee. Black tea is coffee's. It's coffee's lame cousin. Let's put a little name next to that. You know, that's the good thing about like just Worky Wednesday. I can just mess around as long as I want here. I don't have to hurry for commissions or anything. I just fuck around. I just fuck around on like my little drawings while blabbing. And you know what? That is my favorite thing. Oh, black tea. I'm more into chai than matcha.
Here's the thing with chai. Things I hear with chai. Here's the thing with chai. Here's my problem with chai. I only tasted chai latte once, and I think it was oversteeped, and it was so floral. It had like such a gross floral taste to it and smell to it. It was kind of disgusting. It was almost like drinking perfume straight. It was really weird. I did not enjoy that. I understand the appeal for people who like stuff like that, like people who like ginger and who like you know what? His nickname is El Manzano. I just decided that. El Manzano. El Manzano. El Manzano. Mi amigo El Manzano. I like him. I mean, I hate him, but I like him. I think I like when I had that big brain moment of like, oh fuck yeah, like evil Pera. His name is Apple. Like, I was so happy with myself, and you know what? I still am. I love this little guy. He's so stupid. He's so stupid. He's so stupid because there's a difference between Pera, who's like a screen blow, and like, but like a punk little screen blow. It's cute, like, yeah, like with the punk fashion, but it's also like very tidy, like it's cute and funny. But then you have this guy that's like legit, like slick businessman, but he's like, again, 3 apples tall. Kind of like Hello Kitty, it's 5 apples tall or whatever. Es saludable el muchacho, el manzano. I'm into that. You know what? I'm into that. And chai has kind of like a cinnamon taste. It's not so much a cinnamon taste, I don't think. And at least I don't recognize it as a cinnamon taste. It is a spice taste, for sure. Like, it has that feeling, right? It's very much like a spice taste. But I don't, it's not for me. It's a bit too aromatic. Again, it's a bit too aromatic. It reminds me, you know, of what? Of stuff like rose water. That's sort of garbage. It reminds me of stuff like that. Look at him! He's so stupid. I love him. El Manzano. Okay, let's do... Should I do one other warm-up, or should I move just right to studies? Because I do want to draw Cesare, but that's gonna take a second. I think I'll just move to studies. I can draw Cesare whenever the hell I want. I'll just move to studies. Boop. Done. Apple's done. Let's save this. So, in case things go bad. There we go. I don't know. Again, I don't hate chai. But it's not for me. It's too much. Matcha to me, it's good. It kind of tastes like grass, but in like a good way. But like a yummy, interesting way, you know? In like a funny way. Okay, let's do some studies. Boys. Let me look for references in my personal folders. In my personal folders where I keep all my referencing. I have so many, dude. I have so many references for everything. Meow meow. You're gonna have to forgive me. We're amongst friends. It's just the 3 of us, or 4, like whatever. We're amongst friends. There's not enough people for me to feel embarrassed. I don't think. But because I was thinking of Cesare, I have the fucking song in my head, the one that Worthy Kids wrote. That is like for the second season. of Big Top Burger that's like, in Venezia, I made my trade, selling marionettes in my ramshackle place. On that hollow night when I lost my life, all I remember was the gleam of the knife, face of the faceless. I got friends in low places. I love that. That is such a good song. Big recommend. Big recommend. I listen to it like all the time. It's very good. Like I have it like in a personal like playlist that I listen to like stupid often. It's just a good song. It's a good song, and I love that kind of like grungy, like I love grungy like guitars. I love when guitars sound like whack whack, you know? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Let me keep looking for my references, because I need to get my references. Me references. Where are they? Where are me references? Ah, studies. Here it is. Painting studies. That's not it. Wrong folder. Mr. Gore. Ah, no, here it is. Doy. Okay, so, I guess models. Yeah, I wanna do people. I wanna do people. Don't take that out of context. I wanna draw persons. That's something I've been wanting to talk about too. Just in general, right? Like the, I like. It's so funny, like me, liking art and people the way I do, because I find the human form so beautiful. I love human people. I love how people look. I think they're kind of amazing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My bitrate is low for some reason. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Why is my bitrate so low? That's so weird. What's happening to you? What's happening to you? What is happening to you, huh? What's wrong with you? That's so weird. My internet is like floundering. Can you guys see me good? What? And it's like buffering real. What is happening? This never happens. This is actually really weird. And my internet seems to be doing fine. That's so weird. That is so weird. This is a new issue. Oh, the ambience sounds so loud. Thank you, babe. I'll take care of that. It could be my fault because I put my. Because because personally, I am having stuff bumping on my headphones bothers me a little bit. So I have my headphones on top of my hood, so I can't listen to all like the little things, because it bothers me to have like noise directly in my fucking ears while I'm drawing. It's kind of distracting to me. So, like, yeah, that's how I mitigate that. But also, I like having my headphones on because it, like, you know, reduces noise or whatever. I'm looking for references right now, but also, like, my bitrate... Okay, now it says excellent connection. I don't know what happened. That was weird. That was kind of weird. I'm doing studies now, anyway. Let me look for some of my reference pictures. Because I have some of them, those. And I'm just, like, you know, looking. I'm just looking. Maybe I should just draw. Maybe just draw someone. Here's the thing. I'm trying to be careful with what references I'm using here, because I save pictures from everyone like around, like that posts them for like reference material. I don't post all of my work like that works with references, because like I don't want to post like pictures of people that don't want my like them to be shared, right? But here's the thing, and they all just fucking do it with like morph suits, and go for it. That makes a lot of sense. But sometimes I do wanna like do a study also of like, and I like candid poses. I don't like performative poses. I like poses of people just like fucking around. I like that. It's a personal preference I have for. Now my beat rate is low again. Oh, just keep me informed, please. But yeah, hi Adam. Sorry I didn't say hi. I have 10 things in my head right now. Right now I'm looking for reference more than anything. I want something specific, but I'm not sure what I'm looking for yet. I also like looking for like magazine like clothing models, because again that makes a lot of sense too. But like, yeah, sadly a lot of the time that a lot of the pictures that I have are just random pictures of people posing and stuff, but that I'm not sure are for like posting or reposting. Right? So, and I don't wanna be that guy that it's like, it's on the internet, who cares? Like, I don't wanna draw Columbo right now. I'm not feeling Columbo. I'm not feeling Columbo. Not feeling him. Like, I don't wanna draw someone that's famous and do it like, because I wanna stylize it, and I don't wanna like do anyone that's like recognizable, because like I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh, your hair is starting to cut out a bit. Ah, oh, damn it. So no worries, I was busy anyway. No worries, no worries. Dang it. Actually, I think I found like a vintage. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. I found like a vintage men's magazine or whatever, and of them wearing like short shorts or whatever the fuck. Well, not short shorts. I think they wear pants. Are they wearing pants or short shorts? Are they cool or are they cowards? No, they're wearing pants. Never mind. They're cowards. But I can use this as reference for stuff, I think. The poses are kind of like stiff, but like I know what's on it. So like yeah, I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna be using this. Now, while I set this up, I'm also gonna go like refill my water bottle. I'll be right back, everyone, okay? What do you what? What, huh? And now it says excellent connection. Now it says excellent connection. I don't know what happened. It's almost like my internet died. It was really weird, but now it didn't die. I don't know. My point is, I'll be right back. I already chose the picture. I don't know if you got any of that information, but I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. I wish I knew why that happened, right? But like, whatever. I'll be right back. You're not allowed to panic. I'll be right back. Stop panicking.
Okay, I'm back. Everyone, stop panicking. Oh man. I hope things are. It says excellent connection. I don't know. YouTube is weird with these things. I have no idea. Tunes only. Wait, what's winning? Let me check the. Nope, it's still on both, please. Still the same as both, please. So it's gonna have to be like that. Oh, I almost forgot to put my timer for my stretches. Yeah. Okay. Now it's done. Let me. I'm far away from the microphone. Don't worry. Normal. I'm just looking away from the screen right now. Got some nuts. Got my Wawa. Got a second pair of socks. So I won't die. Hopefully. And I got my references. Now let me share my references with PureRef. Which, by the way, I very much recommend if you're drawing digitally to use PureRef if you want. Because it stays on top of your programs and stuff. It's actually very useful. Let me add it as a source. So you guys can see the reference I pick. Let me put it under the whole thing. Actually this can actually be on top because like you guys don't need it like in the there. So you guys can see the reference I'm referencing. Yeah, so this also this. Let me see if I have anything else. Do-do-do. Actually, I can also use this one. Hell yeah. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff I try to use as reference in things. And the thing is, like, most people, when they're taking pictures of themselves or, like, of their friends or whatever, they do this. So, like, yeah. There we go. Okay, so you guys can see the references now. Hopefully everything's working good. Hopefully everything is as it should be. Let me take a little sip of my tea. And I can start doing the works. Little works. I don't know what I was talking about before I had all my panic. When the internet fell off, but then it came back and now we're here. I forgot what I was talking about, so I'll just start drawing. If I remember, I remember. If I don't, I don't. That's just how it is sometimes. I'm gonna take another sip of my warm tea. I Things are fine on my end, at least. Yeah, and apparently you're my number 3 fan now. God damn it. I wish I knew what the fuck the new ranking system is. I wish I knew if there was a way to get it off my stupid stream, because it's really stupid. But like, yeah, I'm glad things are okay on your end. Like, good. It's good news, I guess. Let me take another sippy. I know I keep taking sippies, but listen, it's so cold. This tea is the only thing keeping me warm. Also, the mug has a little bit of like a soapy taste because I don't think I rinsed it properly, but like, that's life. Okay, so it wasn't the mug, it's the lid of the thermic. The feeling when you get demoted. I'm still number 2. Either Nico or Faku are still number 1, which is kind of hilarious. It's so annoying. Like, yeah, it was the lid of the thermic mug that had the soapy taste. So like, at least I'm not drinking soapy water. It's just the lid. I just think of the lid, drink my tea without the soapy benefits. The soapy health benefits. Well, let's get to this twink right here. If you're this model, sorry, it called you twink. Maybe you're fine with it. Adam Slade Nico, no! Focus number 1, I think. Let me see. No. Ah! Yeah, Adam killed everyone. Oh no. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh SpaghettiOs. But yeah. This is how I stylize things. First, I try to draw it as close as possible to like the original pic, right? So first, we're making an effort for it to like be similar, right? Like, they're looking forward like that, and this is like, and their body like this, and they have a slutty little waist. This is a cool outfit. I should wear something like this. Actually, hang on, because I'm getting a bit lost in the sauce. Because he's looking forward. I don't even know if it's a boy model. But yeah, he's looking forward. This little man is looking forward. He's probably like 40 by now, right? Because this is a pretty old picture, I feel. Looking forward. You can barely see his neck because there's this thing. Looking forward. And then his chest. That's basically what he's looking like. I haven't done a good study in a hot second. So this is like a study buddy session. We're body doubling right now. You're keeping me company while I try to figure shit out. That's what this is. Your video is freezing, by the way. God damn it! What the hell? It says excellent connection. I don't know what to tell you. I thought it was just me. God damn it! It says excellent connection. I don't know what to tell you. What? It says excellent connection. I don't know what to tell you. That is so weird. Is it the audio or is it everything? Is it the audio freezing, or is it the video freezing? Is everything freezing? Is it just one of those days? Is it one of those days again? God fucking damn it. I think it is. I think it might be. I think it might be. One of them those days. Hoobly. Ah. It was everything, but it chilled now. Okay, I don't even know what I was talking about. This has gotta be a day. I just tried to do a little bit of studies. Oh, it's not freezing for me, at least. Okay, so you can hear me scream. Ugh. See, this is good. It's good to do some studies every now and then, because I have my cartoony proportions so ingrained in my head. To me, their chest was up here. It wasn't. It's not up there. That's not where the chest usually is. Chest is a lot lower. Okay, he like... Okay. I'm not gonna do the detail of the clothing, like the... I'm not gonna mess around with like the details of like the clothes, in the sense of like, stop! Who and why? God damn it, why did the chat die? I'm so angry. Everything's wrong. Everything's bad. Everything's bad. Thank you, Maudi, for letting me know the chat died, even though I want to kill myself. For a second, I thought it was gonna make it easy. Like I put update and it went black for a little bit. I thought it went like a black screen for a little bit, and I thought for a second that they were gonna make it easy for me, but then no, they of course not. Of course not. Why would anything be easy? Life is already so easy. I need a little bit of challenges, right? That's what I need. Everybody's still freezing. Fuck! Damn it! This is a bad day. Everything was working okay, like an hour ago. Why is it dying now? Yeah, I see it. It's like freezing still. What is happening? And why is it happening? What's going on? The weather is freezing, the stream too. That's, yeah, you know what? It could be that. It could be that, fucko. It could absolutely be that. It's so cold. It's so cold that the stream freezing. This is so weird. Why? I see it freezing. Like I have the feed like right next to my stuff, like in my third monitor, just to check shit. Just to check shit like that. Which is why I see like it's very delayed. Why is this happening? And also, if this is happening, why does it say excellent connection in the connection status? What's going on, boys? Huh? Oh, Christ. Maybe there's a storm or something in the way. Why is it freezing? Why are you freezing? You have no reason to be freezing. Stop freezing. You freak! You freak! Christ. I can't have anything. I'll just draw my little picture. I'll just draw my little picture in silence, because a picture in silence. I have nothing to say, of course. I'll just draw my stupid little picture in silence. God damn it. And it's not that someone is using like the bandwidth, because my dad is always like fucking watching movies like while I'm streaming, so like it couldn't
possibly be that. It's like, then what? I made it hurt too big. I'm so angry right now. I don't know, entertain each other. Why do I have to be the one that's entertaining all the time, huh? It's not like it's my stream! Wait a minute.
See? I have hilarious jokes and I don't even know if they're coming through. I don't even know if they're coming through. Are you even listening to my hilarious jokes? Huh? Are you?
That's what I thought.
Oh, now everyone's coming in. There's 7 people watching. Are you... When my stream is lagging as hell!
Also, where is my character? What the hell? Where's Pera? Why was... What? Why was he at... What was he under the fuck? What's happening?
I think that Subway's Lever cursed this stream to get slammed. It could be. It could be. I might be getting slammed. I might be getting slammed.
I'm angry. I'm actually pissed off about this. This is kind of bullshit. Why is nothing working right now?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. I've always been okay.
I've never not been okay. Have you ever met someone more okay than me? No, you haven't. Stop lying. You're just trying to make me look bad, but no, you can't. You can't make me look bad. I made their head too big. And their chest, like, does start here, but also, like, yeah, that's the stuff. Okay. Like, if this study comes out as anything,
I deserve a prize. I deserve a prize.
I deserve a prize because how many distractions I'm going through right now. Like, how am I supposed to focus on this man's snatch-ass waist
when I have to babysit YouTube? It's still freezing. I don't know what's happening. I have no clue what's happening. This is a new development. It rarely happened, even when my computer was garbage. Even when my internet was even more garbage. This is a new development. I have no idea what's happening. This is new. This is the fault of the fucking ranking system. Why? Why is it lagging like this? Why is it freezing? Who am I?
Am I in a prank show? I'm getting... am I getting pranked? By YouTube? Okay.
I'll just keep drawing my little picture in silence, I guess.
Everyone keep me updated, please. I want to know what's happening with my stupid stream.
And it says excellent connection. What the hell do you mean excellent connection? If there's an excellent connection, why are you having trouble, stupid idiot? That's what I thought. Why? 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 Yeah, you might as well change Pera.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Just gotta change Pera's default face. Wait, I've never won. Let's go. Right when right when everything's breaking, Maudi makes it through. Good for you, Maudi. Good for you, Maudi. You did it. You finally did it. You finally did it. You're still lagging frames. There's a bit of lag too. Yeah, lag is there's always gonna be lag. That's just a reality of streaming. There's just a reality of like streaming. At least 10 seconds, no matter how good your internet is. Because that's just, again, the reality of streaming. It says excellent connection. Every time I move my stupid mouse to check the thing, it fucking, now your break bit is inferior to 0. What do you mean? What do you mean? Ah. How can the connection be excellent? Good. The connection is too good, Jay. It's killing YouTube. It's not even that good. My internet is so bad. I have two little lines. I have 2 of these. I have just 2 of these little guys. Just 2. Or even, I think it's 1 actually. Like if you count the squircle and this, I think it's 1. Do I have 1 or do I have 2? Let me check. Oh. Now it's bad. No, there's it's You know what? You what? You know what? Maybe it's because I'm sharing my I mean, this started happening when no, it didn't happen when I started because I was already leaving. Maybe wait, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop sharing my reference, okay? I'm gonna share my reference real quick. I wanna see if it's just struggling a lot. Or if it's just everything else. No, I actually do have 2 lines. I have 2 of these. Nice. Of like 5. Let's see if that helps. Is it helping? I don't think it's helping. It still says advertencia, la tasa de vista actual de emisión es inferior al mínimo recomendado. Listen, I would love to fix that. I can't. Oh no. Why? No, it was not fine before the reference is the thing. It's not fine before the reference is the thing. Like, it was fucking up a little bit still. And also it still says, like, danger. Maybe it was. Maybe it was, actually. Is it working now? Are you working now? We'll see. Well, we'll see. We'll see, right? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was that. I don't know. Maybe pure ref is too big. I would be personally surprised about that. Maybe it's fine now. Maybe it's fine now. It's still like incredibly lagged for what I see. Maybe it's fine now. I don't know. I'll just draw my stupid little picture. You know what? And you know what? You know what's easier than that? Than having to show you like in pure ref the goddamn picture or whatever. You know what I can do? That it's a lot way easier. And maybe takes less of like memory or whatever the hell. I think it maybe was pure ref. I think maybe pure ref was a bit too big to be like sharing it as a source. Which again, I'd be surprised if that was the case. That would be very surprising. I'm so confused. What is happening? Who am I? Maybe like I can't put the picture just like on the thing as its own source, and it should work fine, and it should be a lot smaller because it's just a JPEG or a PNG or whatever. Where is it? Where's my JPEG? Where's my beautiful JPEG? ¿Dónde está JPEG? Here's JPEG. Here's the JPEG. In here? Is that it? Nope. Let me just drag it. If right. Yeah, there she is. I'm so sad. Is that it? Is this what I gotta do to have like? Yeah, it fixed. Apparently it fixed. Was it that? That's so weird. Is it because I had it as a source? Because I didn't even close it, so it was because it was like fighting for its life to share. Is it because I'm streaming my GPU? What? No, look, it's still fucking up. It's still fucking up a little bit. I see it. No, it's still freezing. I see it. Also, that was my alarm telling me to stretch. That's weird. If it was that, that's really weird. That is extremely odd. I am extremely confused if that was the case, honestly. Honestly, I'm extremely confused if that was the case. I'm extremely confused. I'll just get back to drawing, whatever. You know what? I'll just draw my little stupid picture. I'll just do my picture! Whatever! Whatever. It's fucking pirate planet looking ass treasure planet. Looking at his stupid looking ass treasure planet hair. Again, if I'm able to do this, I deserve a prize after all of those distractions, honestly. I shouldn't even be focusing on the stupid scarf, but I'm so distracted. I'm like so distracted now. Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Streaming is so fun! I love it! It's so fun. It's so easy too. It's very easy. You know how... It's very easy! So easy, dude! You have no idea how easy it is. Never know. Don't let them trick you. People are gonna say, hey, stream is actually kind of hard. Don't let them trick you. I'm living proof of how fucking easy it is. Anyway. I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. It's just me, Pera, who's always been this calm. I'm an alien that has absolutely no stressors. I've never been stressed in my life. If you say I was ever stressed, you're lying. And we don't appreciate lying here, okay? I'm so upset. Why though, right? Like why would I'm gonna put studies like up here so like people know what we're working on if they pop in, but like why would sharing pure ref, which is a reference program, it's just an image like shower thing, it's just a thing that shows images. Why
would that in particular break everything like that? What is happening? Why? What are computers even? I'm looking for calligraphy too. Is this it? Is this the one? No. Where is it? I have another calligraphy pen, but where is it? Calligraphy sketch. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Anyway, let's study. Can you see it up there? Yeah, you can. Are you okay? Sure. Let's go with yes. Let's go with sure. Let's go with mind your business. Yeah, fine. I've never been finer. Never. There's never been a finer person. A person who's been more okay. Oh yeah, aesthetic, like ASMR chill drawing stream for artists. That's me dying in the background. I forgot! Ew! I forgot the lid of this mug is like all soapy and shit. I'm just trying to have a little sip of tea. Is that too much to ask? Apparently. I can't have anything. Anyway, keep doing the draw. The draws, just keep drawing. Why not keep drawing? I'm so good at the drawings. Oh Christ. One of these days I oughta. First, okay, let's count. Let me just have a little moment to be miserable for a little bit. I want to count the amount of things, the amount of small things that just went wrong for a little bit. Okay, guys? Okay, let's count. Let's count the amount of garbage that's been going on, okay? Well, first, for some fucking reason that I don't understand, before I started my stream, the Magic Mirror decided to rebel against its master, which is me. It decided to fuck me over for no reason. It decided to, like, eat the model of Pera, and I couldn't get it back unless I restarted the program. Luckily, I could do that pretty quick, so that maybe that doesn't count as bad, you know? Maybe that isn't so bad. Maybe that isn't as bad. Maybe that you know, maybe that's fine. Maybe that in particular, maybe it's fine. Like, but it did stress me out before things started, so like, okay, but like, whatever, right? Right. After that, what happened? Alright! The weird ranking system that YouTube just spat on me for no reason. The weird ranking system that I can't do anything about. That I can't do fuck all about for no reason. No reason, boys, no reason. I didn't choose that. That just happened at me. To me specifically, I'm sure. Like, they were like, how are we gonna fuck up today? And that was it. That was it. That was one of the things. For sure. And after that, oh yeah, the stream fucking died. For like 7 hours. Well, I was trying to figure out stuff. Is it great? For some reason, why does Pure Ref killed it like that? What is happening? What? Huh? Also, that the chat died for a little bit, but that was just for a little bit. That was fine. That's normal. That's normal annoyance at this point, right? That's just stuff that usually happens. I'm still like making this a bit too tall, too big, I think. So it's like, it's a very small like size here, and it's not that much in the framing. Maybe I just made his forearm a bit too long. So, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna paint over this anyway, so like, I just wanted a little bit of a base, I guess. Anyway, I hope everyone's having an explicit good night. Good night. I hope everyone's having a good one of those. I sure do. I sure do hope like everyone's having one of them those good nights that I've heard so much about. Haven't had one, and I haven't had one. I hear they're great. I'm going insane. Oh, now that the stream works, now everyone fucking leaves. Of course! I just want a break. Can't catch a break. Pera. 2025. Can't catch a break. Never caught a break in my life. I don't even know what a break is. Unless it's break my spirit, my heart. Listen. Listen. Sometimes you just gotta go a little crazy. You just gotta go a little feral. Sometimes you just gotta be indignant about things. They will win if you don't. Jose, I'm glad you asked. Don't break. Jose, I'm glad you asked, because someone obviously asked. Don't look at the chat. I'm fighting for my life here. I've always have and always will be. Like, what the hell is even happening? Why? I'm just, it's fine, it's whatever. It's whatever. It's always been whatever. I never cared about things going wrong. You heard it here first, folks. I never cared about things going wrong. You know that, right? You know me well. Everyone who knows me knows I don't care. I never cared about anything. I'm the kind of person that doesn't care. That's the kind of person I am. If you heard me caring, you're lying. And again, lying is not appreciated in this space. This is a safe space. This is a safe space where I'm allowed to tell the actual truth. And the truth is that I don't care. I never cared. I never cared about anything, ever. You know? Like, why would I care? Why would I care? Just give me one reason why would I care. Give me one example of a time I cared. You can't. You can't. You just can't. Stop lying. Just not being like weirdly antagonistic for no fucking reason. Just like, fuck you. Listen. I'm just over here So we're here drawing this twink, this fucking like, I don't know, what is it, like 90s, 80s magazine model twink. Because I need practice. I need to study and practice. I just need some properties. Because I want to show the way I stylize things. That's just what I wanted. I wanted to show how I personally stylize things. But before, you know what? That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was talking about before God decided to be my #1 enemy. That's what I was doing. I remember now. I was trying to explain that. As I was saying, as words were coming out of my mouth so eloquently. So good. What I was saying before stuff took a bit of an awkward turn. It took a little awkward turn, but it's okay. We don't mind. It wasn't that bad. Like, right? We can all agree that it wasn't that bad and that I reacted appropriately to the emergency at hand. We can all agree on that. So now that we agreed on that, let's get back to business, okay? Okay. What I was saying, the way I stylize, the way I work on stylizing, like for character design and stuff, whenever I'm doing stuff like this, essentially, what I do, I try to do as close as of a study as I am able first, right? First I try to do that, like as close as I am able to accomplish. It doesn't need to be good. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't even need to be good. It just needs to be the best I can do right now. Like I'm gonna be correcting it like in the middle, like for example I put this arm a bit too far, like I just realized like the space here is not even close to how big the space is in the picture. So I'm gonna be moving that arm a little bit back to where we are here. That is a good way to keep proportions and stuff sometimes. It's like, if you're copying from a picture, like check the spaces like on the silhouette and stuff. Check how big certain spaces are, because like our brains are trying to fill in those gaps, right? And we're not always good at that. We're always good at that, especially when we're trying to like do something that we've done before. For example, how much of the other arm does it actually show? Like if I were like doing this like without thinking, I would probably put a lot more of it, but it's not. It's very little that it's showing, right? So like yeah, you just kind of have to do that. Just kind of have to like measure it, look back and forth at what you're doing. But yeah, that's kind of what I do first. First I try to do as close as a study as I can within my capabilities, whatever that is. And after I have a concise idea of what the thing or the person or whatever I'm doing looks, then I can start breaking it down to its more simple components. And from there, I can just like play around with shapes and stuff that kind of like translate into what the original image is supposed to be, right? That's just kind of how it is. Also, and this is just a little stupid recommendation. You don't have to do it. It's a thing that helps me. Also, instead of like color picking, it's a good idea to just like try to color it with whatever fucking colors you have when you're doing a study. Just get as close as possible, because colors work in context. Colors work in context. Colors look like they're colors in context. For example, you can see like, you know, Pera's little like orangey, yellowy antenna? They're actually kind of like a cream color. They're not yellow. And also in the color, they're cream. They're not yellow, but they kind of feel yellow because of like the color they're against and because of what they represent. You know, like metally things, like, you know, you can realize that the piercings and the color are supposed to be like metal things that are shiny, right? So like your brain kind of does that fill-in, and that's the context. If I showed just that color, it would look a lot more cream than it is. I didn't want to use yellow because Pera being like this green kind of like yellow color, I can't put like more yellow on top of it, especially for the piercings and stuff. And I didn't want to use a lot of color, right? I didn't want to overextend the palette. Having a limited palette is also very useful when you're working like on stuff like that. It just makes sense sometimes. But yeah, it's a matter. Colors are a matter of context, pretty much like everything else you're drawing. Everything you're making that needs context to look the way it does, to translate in a similar way. It's kind of also like why shadows can be like blue or like a bit blue or a bit purple or even a bit cream color. That's because, like, again, it depends on the context. The creamish colors make it look like a warm light, like it's like, you know, under a warm light, and like, yeah, that's interesting. It's fun. Like you can play around with those things. I have I have a bit of a like a thing with like not using pure blacks or pure whites most of the time. Sometimes it's inevitable, but yeah, that's just mostly because like it was a preference of my animation like professor. He didn't make us do it, but he explained to us like why he did it and like why he recommended it, like for pure blacks and pure like white colors to be pure, like, you know, to be like not use it as much. It's mostly because, like, you know, older in animation, like the line art is black, so you have to like, you can't have something that is the same color of the line art for it to like distinguish itself properly. And that alone, like, it's a reason. And a stylistic choice, like, to me, like, I use a lot of like dark blues and like creams and like sky blue colors for like whites and blacks, like darker and like and that just kind of like translated to my style. So now rarely I use like black as a color. You can see like Pera's line art on my model is like this like neon purple. To be fair, I did use a lot of neon colors on Pera, but just mostly because I just wanted my model to look a bit like a little like retro-y, you know, with the thing. Yeah, you get what I'm saying, I think. But yeah, it's basically it. So yeah. Isn't it funny how art is hard and weird? But I enjoy it. I enjoy figuring stuff out. I'm a problem solver. I solve problems. Sometimes I cry about them, but I also solve problems. That is just something I like doing. Let me try to get another brush. Because this one's a bit too big. Can I use that? I guess so. Is it transparent or is it... No, it's all transparent. I haven't done a study in this program in a second, so I'm not sure what's what. So you're gonna have to bear with me while I pick and choose some brushes. Because you can change the sizes of the brushes for sure, but they kind of like default back to a specific size because it's supposed to work like MyPaint works almost as if you were working with a traditional sketchbook, and the truth is like you can't choose how big or small like your pen is. You have different sizes of pens. You have different pens with different sizes, and that's just kind of like also how this works. So they kind of default back to like certain things, and it's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but it's also like I understand because the idea is that it's like, you know, the idea is that, right, that it's like at least like a bit like using a traditional like medium. I could use this actually, yeah. this actually. Maybe that would help. Let's do. And let me get the eraser that is a bit thick, that is a bit like harder. It's not like the little eraser I used to lower the opacity of things, because what I am trying to do now is try to get the silhouette as good as possible, because your silhouette is like the biggest part, like anything. I'm not good at explaining concepts. I hope people understand that, but like yeah, like I don't know, I'll try. I'll always try. I'm bad at it, but I'll try. I've never been a very good communicator or educator. I understand concepts pretty well in my head, but the second I try to explain them, it's like shmeebity boop. So like, yeah. And not everyone gets you when you're saying shmeebity or boop. It's just how it is. But yeah. Isn't it nice to be so relaxed after that? Isn't it? Wouldn't it suck if something else happened? That's my motto. Frick! Nah, nothing else should happen now though, to be fair. Hang on, I'm gonna take a little sip. Just a little sippy. Without the lid. Without the lid, so I don't have to taste the soapiness. Warm. Yeah. I love drinking warm stuff when it's cold. Even if I fucking hate tea, flavor-wise, tea bad. Function-wise, tea good. I like having something hot. It's like having something hot in winter. It's always a good thing. It's always useful. It's always nice. Warm yourself up from the inside. Especially because like the biggest source of heat in your body as a human person, like we all are, right? The biggest source of heat in your body is your middle part. It's all your guts. That's why whenever, also welcome to random tidbits with Pera. That's why whenever you're getting cold, like dangerously cold, the first thing to like lose sensibility and lose temperature, it's your extremities, because your body is like, we don't need that, we need the heat right now for all of our vital organs, which is like literally head and like tummy, right? Like, yeah. I'm trying to put like little reminders to me of like where the lighter parts are, so I don't mess it up when I have to do the shading. These are just little reminders, because for example, my brain is like working a bit too into the right, so I put this the little shining that he has, the little light that he has in this arm, up there, right up there. Right up there. This guy, the little shiny part that he has in his arm, like where the light is hitting. Instinctively, my first instinct is to put it like here, right? Because it's like on the side. But truth is, because it's a three-dimensional shape, it's actually up here, which is actually very interesting. And I kind of wasn't paying attention to that, probably because everything was on fire. Like, yeah, it's interesting stuff. It's interesting to like see how things work. the best that you can. I'm gonna do a flippy. I'm gonna do a flippy. I think I made him a bit too thick on the thicks. A little bit. I'm gonna use gray. Sometimes when I don't feel like erasing, I just use a similar color to the background and I paint over it. But that's just for me to have a bit more control over what's what. I need to clarify that to myself because that's a big changing hue actually. That's a very big changing hue. That is like super dark right there. This is like very dark. Because it's the shadow of like the face, and I didn't fully capture that. I wasn't super thinking about that. Let's do a little flippy. You guys want to see me do a flip? Ta-da! I done did it. What is it? Did they buff? Pera, do they need to nerf them? What? I was dining. What did I miss? Something about Pera getting broken? Oh no, I'm okay. Are you eye-dropping your colors from the image? No, I'm not. I'm literally, I said this. I'm literally, also, welcome back from Din Din on the program. I'm just using whatever colors are closer. Because if I try to color pick it, I'm just gonna go a little insane trying to like do it correctly. Like trying to get to the closer color, so I rather just eyeball it. I rather just eyeball it like with colors that are already done, unless it's a very difficult color to like get. Like for example, there's a little bit of like it's a very dark like blue that I would have to use here, but I don't have a darker blue than the one I already used, right? So I would like fiddle a little bit with colors, but if it's not necessary, if I don't have to, I usually don't. Like if it's not like too obvious, if the colors are not too different, like I don't even bother. Yeah, everything's fine. But yeah, Modi, don't worry, everything's fine. Everything's okay. I was just losing my fucking mind for a second. Ah, no, this is part of the shirt. That's not a shadow, that's part of the shirt. That's part of the shirt, I see. I thought it was a shadow for some reason. So I'm gonna have to use a different color for the shading there. I'm not gonna be able to figure that out. So needs to be like maybe this? No, that's not. That's too bad. That's too much. That's too like the background. Oh, might just have to use another gray, but I'm not into that. Not into that. Oh, this. That's too cool of a color. Like quite literally a cool color. Quite literally. Nope. Same brown. No, that's gonna get confusing with the skin. See, this is one of those colors that I might have to like do myself. No, actually, this one works pretty good actually. This one, but this is one of the colors that I made myself. So like maybe. Because I wanted to have like a gray that wasn't a gray that just wasn't like a cold a cold gray. I wanted a warm gray, which is basically what this is. It's a desaturated brown purple, right? And that it's a warmer gray. See, this makes me, this lets me know like where the light is in that sense, because this right here, this is the shadow from the hair, so the hair like takes a lot of space in like 3 dimensions. That's my stretching alarm right there. Let's move the shoulder a little bit because it's actually starting to hurt a little. Rotations. Let me see how the thing is. We're still 50-50 on both, please. So yeah, it's gonna be tunes and ambience. Owie. My arm. I don't think you guys can hear that, but it sounds like. God, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. Schmoop. No, that's not it. See, this is too warm. This is too warm. I need a more desaturated brown for that shading. So maybe this one? That's too dark. It's a bit too dark and it's not desaturated enough. Maybe this one? This one is similar enough. But no, this one's also saturated. They're all saturated, dude. What the hell? Stop. Give me something a bit more desaturated. I'm gonna see, well, here's where I was talking about. I'm gonna have to desaturate it myself, actually. Maybe? No, it's too much. See, this is what I mean when I say colors work in context, because if I do this, it doesn't look so desaturated, but when I put it right next to these colors that are super saturated, it looks like extremely desaturated. Colors work in context. There is something that it's like an important thing to learn. Again, colors look different depending on how you have them next to each other. Something that art teachers love to do, which is like the dumbest shit. My art teacher didn't do this because like I feel like it's kind of pointless sometimes, but like art teachers love to like show you like colors, like again in context, like, oh, look at this looks like yellow, right? But if I put it next to this, it's actually green, or it's actually like almost red, like, you know, stuff like that. They love doing that. They love doing that. They love being weird about it. They enjoy it. But like, yeah, I'm actually gonna save this right here because like, I clicked on it. Oops. Whoops! I fucked up! I'm gonna have to use the color picker. Whoopsies! I don't know where it is because I barely use it. It's up here. It's up here. Yeah, that's the stuff. Color picker. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this here. How do I add it? I haven't added a color in this in like a second, so I'm not sure. How do I add this color there? How do I do? There. No, wait. Like what? No. Like what? No. Like what? But how do I? No, it just doesn't let me. I don't know why. Do I need to like? Nope.
Who's talking to me?
Stop it! Unless my chat died. Dad, stop it! God damn it! I don't care about Tongue Tucci in Italy. God damn it! Hang on, I'm gonna take another sip of tea. Another sip of the tea. Ah! Almost dropped it everywhere. It's getting colder. That's the good shit right there. Warmth. And hang on, I'm gonna eat some nuts too because I deserve a little treat. I'm so hungry. Yummy. Alright, boys. Let's get back to business. I think this is how I do it. Is this how I do it? Alright. Let me move it. Is this how I do it? It opened a new window, by the way, in case anyone wants to. In case anyone's wondering what's happening, it doesn't get the windows that is open outside of the program. Añadir? Nope. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Guitar. Nope. I have no idea what I'm doing. Whatever. Whatever! I'll just keep doing that. I just keep using the color picker for the colors are right here. I don't remember how to put them there. I'm too tired. What time is it? It's 10. It's not that late. I thought it was a lot later. It's amazing how having a mental breakdown exhausts you, isn't it? Like, yeah, I was trying to get the color I was using for the background because I don't remember which one it was. I wanted to make sure. Ah, okay, so it's that. So it's that, okay. Or this? Nope, it's that. It gives you, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know this. It gives you like the closest, you can't see it, but like, here, let me, wrong. Hang on. Whoops. There. Here. Now you, wait. What? But I mean, oh no, you still can't see it because, you still can't see it because it's like, because it's on another, oh no. Oh no. God damn it. Anyway, what I was trying, like, apparently, when you color pick on this, which is something I didn't know, because I don't tend to color pick a lot, it shows you the closest color in the default palette, and you know what? That's kind of useful. Kind of useful, not gonna lie. No, I didn't want to move that. Excuse. No, stop. Please stop. Please. Please. Please stop. Please. Stop. Stop it. Please. No. 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 Please. Please. Get out of here. Get. My colors are all out of whack. Pulling the wrong place. I'm just trying to move this bag there. Can you do me that favor? I just want it back in the, there we go. I just want it back in the whatever the hell it's called. Whatever you call it in the Toolbar? Toolbar, sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not a tool, so I don't know. Like the color palette, I guess. I get it. I guess it could count as a toolbar. I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess. I guess. See, it's not similar enough. I don't agree with that. It doesn't look enough like that. Again, that I don't agree. What color did I use? Because I did use a predetermined color. Ah, here is this one. Okay. Ah, see, there's hair over there. I didn't notice that there's more, like the hair goes down and to the back like that. Didn't notice that. Didn't notice that. And there's a little bit of shine before the shading, the actual shading. It just shows you the closest color, it doesn't replace it. That's useful. That's actually very useful. Good job. Now if you could... No, there we go. I was like, if you could go, if you could like get rid of like the toolbars and stuff. That would be very useful. Thank you. Just kind of like shape. Not there. Just a little bit. I'm gonna have to, yeah, a little bigger. Still visible, but a little bigger. Again, the point of this, for me specifically, is to have, to the best of my abilities, is to have as close as an idea of what this person, or even like just like this in general, looks like before I stylize it. Which is like why I'm putting so much effort into it. I'm trying to do my best, personally my best, to replicate as much of it as I can. It doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't even need to be close to perfect, it just needs to be what I can replicate. So I can, I know a base as to how to, like, you know, actually stylize it, you know? So I have like a useful foundation. Now let's see, what else can I get here? I try to work bigger and then smaller than in the details, because it's easier to figure out where everything is when you do that. Again, this is not gonna be a particularly alike drawing. I'm gonna like style. Even now, I am probably gonna stylize it, not on purpose. It's just part of my process. But like, yeah. I'm not sure how to explain that though, like what I'm trying to do. If I figure out how to explain it, I will. In the meantime, I'm just gonna blah 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 blah. Just gonna babble about it because I'm bad. I need a bit of a darker color there, and I need to get rid of some of that actually. That is almost like a straight line right there. There we go. I feel like this should be so I can like blend that after, because this is just like, it's almost like a sandy cream-ish color. I don't want to draw the little starman that he has in his shirt. I don't want to spend time on that. God damn it. This one. Yeah, that's maybe just more of a cream color. That's too dark, actually. Like what I'm trying to do here. There we go. Right now, I'm just figuring out like where stuff is. I'm not doing anything particularly in terms of detail. I'm trying this is basically like doing this, for example, separating this part from this. It's a reminder for me of how it looks in the reference. This is basically a way to myself that I just like almost making notes in my head. It's hard to explain again because it's just little reminders that I have for myself. I've just been drawing for so long that like I know, for example, that if I live certain things a certain way, like I'll come back to them, like I'll look at it and I'll know like, oh, okay, I need to fix X, Y, and Z, right? It's a little hard to explain because again, I've been doing it for so long. I've been a little guy for very long. For a very long time, I've been a little guy. One day I'll grow. But for now, I'm just a small guy. Just a little one. A little guy. What can I talk about? I had things that I wanted to talk about actually. Might as well while I'm doing this. What is it? I could talk about RPGs, I guess. I haven't played a lot in a second. Like outside of Undertale for the stream, of course, but like not because I don't want to play them, but more because like, see, that's not the right color for this, I don't think, because it's too cold, because it's too much because it's closer to yes. Actually, it's more of a cream color. I think this might help actually. But yeah, I haven't played a lot of like RPGs. Not from a lack of like wanting to. But mostly for my lack of time. Again, not counting Undertale, which I did play which I did play on stream. But that was for my boyfriend. That was a favor from my guy. I want them to have context for things that I'm going to scream about when I finally have the time to like check out like Deltarune. Which I already spoiled myself a little bit, but like I don't care that much about spoilers. Never did. Never have. Never have. But I do wanna like experience some of it like on my own. Or like with a friend at least. I need someone to emotionally support me while I scream, "Stop texting me!" Did the chat die? God damn it. Thank you, Maori. Sorry I yelled at you. I didn't mean to. I wasn't looking at the chat. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. I'm so used to people just texting me for no reason, not because of the chat is there. Thank you for letting me know. God damn it. Of course. Things sometimes go well, things sometimes go bad, and sometimes I'm here when they go bad. I'm loading it, don't worry about it, I'm loading it, don't you worry about it, I'm loading it, I need to connect it, to stupid server, the stupid XSplit server, connect, please connect, do me a favor and connect, you can do it. Did you connect? Did you eat all your vegetables? Yay! Connected! Okay. Which means it ate all of his vegetables. I gotta play Deltarune. You absolutely do. It's a good one. It's very much a good one. I enjoy it immensely. I enjoy it, like, jovially. I love it. Sorry I yelled at you, Maori. I didn't even know it was you. In my defense, I didn't know it was you. I just see people texting. See, because like 4 seconds ago, my dad just sent me a stupid link to like fucking like Stanley Tucci. It's like Italy or. I have no way of knowing who's sending me Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci fucking like links and who's like helping. I have no way of knowing. So please, friends, do not take my anger personally unless it's personally directed at you. If it is personally directed at you, then you do take it personally. That's the only rule. See, I accidentally pushed it a little bit to the left. Didn't, well, towards the side that it's supposed to be in, which is more forward. Also, a lot more of his hair is like over his other eye, and I wasn't really paying attention to that, I guess. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be, like, what it is. Which is just a little study for myself. It needs to be... this is how I study, basically. I need to understand the shapes, the lighting, everything so I can properly replicate it later as a stylized, with stylized like decisions in mind, you know?
No, what do you mean is dying again? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? And my chat's there. What? I think your guys are like kind of back, but like what? 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 No, what do you mean is dying again? It says connected. It still says excellent connection. So it lied to me. It had nothing to do with the reference then. It had nothing to do with pure ref then. What? Huh? I hate.
Just in general, I hate. I'll just gonna keep painting my stupid boy. Just gonna keep painting my ridiculous man right here. Trying to figure it out. And whatever. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I stopped caring forever ago. I never cared.
Yep, I see it. I'm still freezing, like the screen freezing and the audio not sometimes, and other times all freezes. That's so annoying. I'm so sorry, but like, if it wasn't pure ref, it's probably the internet, and I have absolutely no way of fixing that. I don't know what could the problem be. I really don't. Like, I have zero clue. Zero clues of what the problem could be. Absolutely zero. So I'm just gonna keep drawing and like, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing our goddamn best. Also, this is also what I mean when I say like colors work in context, because like that's kind of like a brownish something that in the context of the colors at hand, which are darker, it translates as to like white, as to like the white like part of the eye, right? Now that is interesting. That's what I was talking about before. Maybe that information is just lost in the ether of like, was just lost by like YouTube eating all of my chat stuff, my garbage. But like, you know what? Like, I said it. I put it out there in the world, I guess. I'm still moving him a little bit to the left. It's hard. It's hard not to. It's hard not to like swish him a little to the right. I'm not used to drawing like people looking straight up, straight forward. Yeah. It's not a natural kind of pose. Just gonna need this. What do you mean BB pencils? Like that.
And now I try to get a little bit on like the detail kind of plate, so I can't like do this. So I can like figure this out. Yeah, there's a lot more shadow, there's a lot more shading here. It's a little thinner. Just need my background color. There we go. I need a thicker pen. Yeah, good. Maybe just this one? Maybe this one's good enough? Yeah, this one's quicker actually. It doesn't have as much of a, like a drag. Also, the recent, like, I think my teacher also said that, like, hopefully it's not freezing as much anymore, because again, I can't do anything about it, but like, I think also the reason why my teacher inculcated in us the try not to use, like, you know, pure blacks or pure like whites is because, like, if you really need to do a little shiny, or if you really need to do a little shading on a part that is really dark, like, at least you have black to, like, you know, do that. If you already used black, you can't use any other darker color, you know? So, like, I think that's kind of, like, also why. Yeah, it's just like, here's the thing, studies work a little different for everyone, because what you're doing when you're doing a study, it's basically trying to figure out shit for yourself, right? You're trying to teach yourself a bunch of, like, stupid skills that are not easy to replicate or to understand fully, and it's hard, and that's okay. But studying like pictures and stuff does work different for everyone, because, like, we all like learn a little differently. Like, for things to make sense to us, we have to do them ourselves in a certain way. No, it's okay. It's good. It's good to have different things like that. See, I still made his face a bit too, like, long, and that's because I'm not accounting for the fact that he's, like, looking downwards a little bit. Like, I did account for that, but I'm not used to drawing faces in that perspective, so it's a little harder for me to fully replicate that because I'm not used to it. You know? It's all about trial and error to an extent, and I need to do that too. I need to put the mouth a little bit like this, but with a thinner brush actually. And like this, I need to put the mouth to help the whole perspective like of him looking down them. Admittedly, I don't know if this is a twink or a hot girl. Sometimes it's hard to discern. Like it's almost a rite of passage, isn't it, for like a lot of queer people to accidentally have a crush on someone of the opposite gender who they think it's either a butch lesbian or a twink. It's coming out real well. Thank you. I mean, I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can. This is the direction that everything's going, including his little jawline, his little boy jawline, and then the lighting also needs to be going that way, and that is something that I did not account for before, because I'm a little silly sometimes. I'm not that smart sometimes, and that's okay. We can't always be smart, and that's fine. But like, yeah, it makes sense that the shadows are following that line, because it's shadows from a 3D, like, from a three-dimensional object. You know that Mr. Twink right here is an object, you know what I mean? It needs to go down like that. What time is it? I spent like an hour and tried to figure this out. I'm just now trying to figure it, like, got into it so that I can like probably finish it, and I can properly stylize this. But yeah, even if it takes a lot of time, all of this like are important things for my stylization process. Obviously, I don't go this hard for everything because that would be unsustainable in terms of like time. But whenever I'm doing like stylization just as a study, I do this. Like if I'm just trying to do something for like for a character or something, then again I need to, like, it's unsustainable. I need to like do it a little quicker, right? What I end up doing, what I end up trying to do, hang on, because I'm focusing real hard on this. but what I end up trying to do a lot of the times, it's, oh boy, it's lagging again, is it? God damn it. Why does it say excellent connection if it's just gonna kill me every now and then? That's so weird. Anyway. Not like it matters, not like I can do anything about it. But anyways. Let me check if I have something open or something that's messing me up. Just gonna close some stuff just in case, you know, maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help the CPU like work out whatever hiccups it might be having. Maybe not. Who knows? It's kind of hard to tell like what's what. You know? But what I was trying to say, it's like, when I'm doing, like, this sort of stuff, I don't, I don't take, obviously, this amount of time. Just because, like, again, it's not sustainable. It's not something that you can, like, take the time to do with everything that you're going to stylize. So, for example, if I'm going to stylize a particular body shape or a particular thing, I just do quick sketches as close as I can. I don't do all of this, but but if I can, like studies for myself, for example, like this, that is just like a learning, just for me to learn. I rather do it because I'm, first of all, because I'm learning, and second of all, because I have a better understanding of what, like, for example, if I'm gonna make this now I know that I'm probably gonna do this shape for this kind of like sleevey, that sort of thing, you know? It just tracks to do stuff like that. Like, to try to understand it as deeply as possible. And when I mean as possible, I mean as possible for you individually, right? Because this is obviously not the best, like, study ever. It's never gonna be the best study ever, but that's okay. It's how, as far as I understand it, it's how I am able to translate it into a picture. See, sometimes we have, like, sometimes we have like such ingrained things, like, right, like I was gonna do this, and that makes no goddamn sense because the thing, it's fully against his skin. It's fully against it, fully toward the skin. But because I'm so used to like stylizing stuff and just like going like this, my first instinct was to do that. It's just how it works sometimes. Our brains are, we kind of like train our brains to do certain things. And after that we get used to it. It's hard to get out of those like habits sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't matter because the habit is not like bad. Like the art habit is not particularly egregious. But sometimes, like, when you're, and I would argue none of the times is particularly egregious. Having bad art habits is kind of like a cop-out for me, because it's like, oh, if you draw like this always, you're always gonna draw bad. It's like, not really. Like, that to me makes not a lot of sense, like, as a concept. It's more like, if you draw like this, whenever you're gonna try to do something else, it's gonna be a little harder. Like, so you have to like have in your mind different ways of doing the same thing. So, you know, to be proficient at that. To be as proficient as possible at.
Oh, great. It's lagging again.
For no reason. It's Smith.
I love it.
I love that. I love that for me, you know? I love that. I'm too tired to get angry about that again. I'm too tired. It's been a long night. It's been a long night, folks. It's been a bit of a long night. And it's not worth it anymore. Like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save this as a draft again. Save this as a draft. I'm gonna close MYPAINT. I'm gonna reopen it. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Maybe that'll help the GPU ease up things, right? Sometimes you gotta do stuff.
Oh no. Bye, Mauri. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for letting me know when stuff was dying, and I'm sorry I'm sorry you stream bad. I appreciate it. Thank you for being my #1 fan, apparently. I leave while being #1. Yeah, that's right. You gotta quit while you're ahead. You're absolutely right, Mauri. You're absolutely right. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, what I said I was gonna do. Just like, well, I already saved it, so I can just like close it. I'm gonna reopen it. Just gonna reopen it. Okay, and now open recent. Gotta reopen it, and hopefully that'll help a little bit. Maybe will, maybe not. Here's Apple. Here to sell me a solution. Well, I keep working on this man right here. In the meantime, though, I am gonna refill my water bottle, and I'll be right back. Even if all of this is taking forever. I'm sorry everything's lagging and working bad. I'm really sorry. I hope things like fix up while I fill out my water bottle and get a little snack. I'm gonna get a little snack too because I'm hungry. But I'll be right back. Be right back. I'll be. Alright, I'm back. Just give me a second though. I have a slice of pizza because I deserve it. I deserve it. After everything that's happening, everything that's breaking, I deserve it. I think everything's working a little bit better. So maybe it was the GPU that was like fighting for its life. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not working better. Maybe it's working better just now for like 3 seconds before everything breaks good. I love pancetta. No, never mind. It's warning me again about like the bit rate or whatever the fuck. Why is that? Is my internet? I don't even know if it's my internet anymore. I have no idea. I'm just gonna eat my pizza and keep drawing and praying. Thank you, Faku. Itadakimasu indeed. Eventually, it's like next is gonna kill this stream. Like it and reconnected to the same stream with XSplit, and like YouTube is kind of a fucking nightmare. Even if I do have like the keys and whatever the hell. Yeah, don't worry. I figured. Let it skip. Let it skip around. I can't do anything about it. Thank you for letting me know, though. Let it skip. I don't care anymore. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I just want to eat my pizza and finish my stupid study. And after that, apparently today is not a day for streaming. It's working bad. It's working kind of bad. And I think I might have to do with my internet more than anything, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why my internet is suffering so much all of a sudden. It was working absolutely fine before. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. Check something. Actually, that's the thing, you don't have to clean up your sketch. Line art is not necessary. Any advice? Well, I'm not sure. Sorry if it skips around. Let me know if you miss the information. But like, how do I explain this? You don't have to you don't have to worry too much about that, in the sense of like, you can just draw in your sketch. You don't have to clean your sketch even. If your sketch is readable, like, who cares? If it works, you might as well use it and paint on top of it, or like around it or under it or whatever. The thing is, and I learned this fairly recently, I think, sketches usually look our human primate little brains like really good. It's ridiculously good at it. Gaps, right? Like, it's this.
So like stuff like line weight and whatever, it's implied in the sketch. Missing this kind of like stuff, this kind of like movement, this and that, right? So like what you can do is like filling those parts, the parts that of your like line art in your sketch that are a little like thicker because of the sketch. It's just a law of nature. But missing something on a sketch when you do the line art, because your brain is already doing it's already filling in the gaps like without you, basically, like instinctively. But yeah, Wayne's like with intention. It's just a little difficult. I get it. Brain in my emotional and mental weird not weird, just not my favorite, but lo-fi ass like background music of like spirit. Like I feel like singing song. I have songs in my head because I'm like, that's what my brain does when I'm like busy emotionally, physically. You guys, for all 3 of you that are watching my stream dying. Stream's going on and off on my end. Oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'll tell you later. Don't worry. This sucks. I hate that my things are breaking so much. It sucks. It really sucks. Everyone hold on. Everyone hold the hell on. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna see. I wanna try something. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, my internet is not well. Everybody pray for me. Everybody pray for me. I'm just gonna get my internet for a second. I'm gonna. Now we should be back. No, it's still buffering. This is insane. This is not manageable. I don't know if it's today, after everything's breaking a little bit. I have no idea. What's happening. I'm sorry I'm far away from the microphone. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish the stream properly. This is insane. Is it working now? Are you working now? Nope. Absolutely not. You know what? I'll figure it out. Is there anything else? Good one today. I was gonna stay late. I was gonna work on things, but I think it's not meant to be. Let me see if there's anywhere. At least for a little bit. At least while I say bye. This is not manageable. What is happening?
hot second. Maybe it's just the internet today. Maybe it's just my internet provider decided, nope, we're not gonna stream. God said no. Well, but and it hasn't improved a lot. It started fine. I'm not sure what's happening. Again, it started fine. Pure rough, but other than that, I can't think of anything else that could be. There's frame skipping. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? There's nothing I can do. Something's messed up. I think it might be my internet provider, it might be my internet, who knows? Literally, who knows? Yeah, this is a mess. It shouldn't be my internet. My internet seems fine. Damn. A shame, honestly. Shame, honestly. Supposedly now it's fine. But still like doing this weird buffer. That's weird. That's weird. I haven't had this problem in a while since I changed my internet like dongle. It's not this is not doable right now, but that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully by Friday things are going to be back to normal. I did a couple things. I did a little study. Like at least I started like how the study like goes. I know it's like not what I wanted to do. I wanted to stylize it, but like, you know what? You know what? There's not much else I can do. That's just how it is. That's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes the internet is a fucking mess. Sometimes you don't know why. I'll try, but thank you for. Well, hang on. Before I say goodbye, hang on. Let me see if XSplit has anything for me that can like figure this out. Solid, boys. This isn't working very good, is it now? That's fine, that's fine. We're gonna call it. I'm not gonna keep fighting this. It's not working. Sorry, we're cutting this short. Get out of my. You're gonna have to leave, everyone. Everyone, the ship's on fire. You're gonna have to leave. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. You're gonna have to. Bye anyways, and thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. It was fun. Even when it was silly. We'll see. Well, bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, get on my ship. It's on fire. It's an emergency exit. Emergency exit. Everyone get out of the ship. Emergency exit. Get. Bye, babe. Everyone get out.